Big Hef on the checkout, man. It's New Cleveland. It's us over everything. That's all I gotta say, man. Let's get it.
Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Now stop it. 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 That motherfucker rumble, don't stumble. You lose your life when you fumble. Can't tuck it, boy, with the motherfucker nigga out here in this fucking jungle. Don't keep on talking that shit. You're dead in the dead. What you say, you pump bitch? I got your now on me trick. I got one off up in the chamber, 15 off in the clip. I'm ready to pop one of them niggas who been talking that shit. You been talking about me, well, I been talking about you. You got your crew, you pussy nigga, then what the fuck you gon' do? I ain't bullshitting with you. I'ma take your fucking life. I'ma have your mom and daddy screaming, make murder for life. Fuck y'all. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Now stop it. 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 That motherfucker.
That nigga, push that nigga, drag that nigga, I don't give a fuck. Hit him in the head with a champagne bottle, then finish him off with an uppercut. Real nigga, I been bout it. Throwing things how I came up. Real shit, I ain't never ran. Rather one-on-one, I been jump. See, we bucket, we crunk. We got pistols, plus we drunk. But if it go down in the club, you know we 8-town stuff. I keep a bottle in my hoodie. Ready to split, I hating bitch, and I ain't never scared. I'm on my bone crusher shit. Look, stop playing games, don't get it twisted. I do it, nigga. Catch you in the parking lot, up that thing and squeeze the trigger. You talk and talk, now walk the walk, nigga, let's go to war. I'm from the streets where street shit is all a nigga knows.
Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. That motherfucker. Now stop it. 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 Now stop it.
So much iron sniffing lines, 10 toe deep trap with a 9. I be damn if I freeze up. When this beef, I'm busting mine. Gang shit. Everybody won't bang. Color flag, soldier rag. Everybody in the game. Even niggas slump at the wheel with the pump. Fuck with some niggas that talking that junk. And at the club and I'm popping the trunk. For haters that standing and bumping your gun. Knowing deep down with my honor, my hood. When killers and robbers come open for good. Handle my steel when you bitches that squeal. Keep it a drill like a real nigga should. Pushing and shoving these hoes in the club. Throwing up set with my ABD dub. Maybe spill drinking, we knuckling up. Snow no blows, trunk of the fuck. Throwing the flags, my niggas that bang. Can't get a shot for live in the rain. Most of my reelers locked up in the case, so I'm repping this shit when I'm spitting this flame.
Push that motherfucker down to the floor. To the floor. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. To the floor. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. To the floor. Push that motherfucker down to the floor. To the floor. Now stop it. 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 That motherfucker. That motherfucker.
This is the Ash Hawkins Mr. Bread Show. Ash Hawkins and Mr. Bread Show. We're back once again. It's Sunday. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Well, Happy Holidays. You know, because everybody don't celebrate Christmas. You know, you got Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. So that's how we're gonna do it. And then for anybody who don't celebrate none of that, just Happy Holidays. But hope that all your kids out here, you know, had some fun with your new toys. for me myself, I was the only time I was able to get toys was around Christmas time, because that's how much we couldn't afford to give me toys anytime I want to. When I was growing up, but I'm grateful. You know, my parents did what they had to do. They tried their best, and I'm here. I'm still here after all these years, so I can't complain. But if you out there and you can get those things, kids, I hope you enjoy it and don't take it for granted. Because there's kids out here who cannot get those type of gifts. So that's about it, you know. But anyway, we here. The new year's about to come in. 2016. A lot of great things about to happen. We're about to get bigger. We're about to get more. I'm telling you, and the artists, send your music now, because soon you will see more than what just plays. All right. So send your music. If you're listening, send your music to our email address. It's right on the page. All right. Now, before I really don't have a rant today. But I would like to talk about a R&B singer who had passed away in 2010. She was one of the greatest R&B singers of all times. Too bad, unfortunately, the music industry haven't given her the accolades, nor did the music industry push her enough because of who she was. She did great R&B, and we loved her. But like I said, the industry didn't push her far enough because she wouldn't water down her sound to be more popish because of who she was. If you don't understand who I'm talking about Tina Marie. Now, the reason I'm bringing up about Tina Marie is because it's something interesting about her. I was looking at her stuff for a couple of days, and about her history and everything like that. And if y'all don't know, she grew up in Venice Beach, California. First, she grew up in an all-white suburban neighborhood. But then, around the age of 11 or 12, she wound up moving. Her parents wound up moving to an all-black neighborhood. And from there, she got close with a friend named Mickey. And her friend been close up to the day she died. They've been best friends. So that means that she spent a lot of times at her friend's house, who happened to be black. Probably chopping down on soul food and all that type of stuff. She also sung in the church with her friend Mickey. And her godmother was also a black woman. So with that being said, you know, when you hear her sing, if you don't see her, you'll think she's a black chick, but she was white, and she was so good she was called the Ivory Queen of Soul. All right. So and on top of that, she wound up dating a lot of black guys, and her daughter, who's now a singer, she's biracial, and also Rick James was the one who actually was her product. She was a project with Rick James. They did Fire Desire together. You know, and he produced her first album because Motown asked him, and he heard her. And he said, "Yo, I'll do something with the white girl," and they've been friends. They've been friends up till he died. All right, but the reason why I'm really talking about this because I noticed something about her also, and I know Chris gonna be like, "Okay, makes sense." Her background is Portuguese. Now, if you know about Portuguese, that's on the Iberian Peninsula. That's in the same island as Spain, right? Check this out. If you know about the Iberian Peninsula and you know about Sicily, you know that the Moors went through there. And I'm not just talking about Arab and Berber Moors. I'm talking about also black Southern African Moors, dark-skinned people, right? If you notice about Portugal and Spain is right across from Africa. All right. And plus, on top of that, Portugal had brung African slaves to their country, and they also brought some black African slaves over onto an island now that's called Cape Verdean. So that's why there's a lot of Cape Verdeans who are mixed with Spanish and ancestry and black African ancestry. All right. So what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get at, well, to me, I think that Tamara Reed knew her history. I'm not saying she had black blood in her. I'm saying that she knew her history. She knew that the Portuguese had Moors going through there, those dark skinned, and they also knew that the island had slaves on it. So she knew her history. She wasn't stupid. This is why she felt comfortable being around black folks. And another reason why I say that, because I noticed that everybody who's from all people, usually people that's usually from the Mediterranean. I'm talking about the Italians, the Spanish, the Portuguese, and the Greeks. I noticed something about them. They have no problem being around black folks. Look at Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga mostly was hanging around black folks. Her father used to play a lot of black people music. Same thing with Tamara Reed's father. Used to play a lot of black people music. Look at Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro was married to a fucking black woman. Look at what's his name? Look at the mayor of New York, Bill de Blasio. He's an Italian descent. He married to a black woman. So what I'm getting at is that the people that I noticed that usually would be around black folks are usually people that usually from the Mediterranean. That's right across from North Africa. You know? So it's not surprised. I looked at it, I said, well, that's the reason why she felt comfortable. They used to say, yo, even her own friend thought that she was not even white. And I know why she thought she wasn't white, because the fact is how she looked. If you look at Tamara Reed, she looked like she could pass for a Hispanic, a light-skinned Hispanic. I'm dead serious. The bottom line is that I noticed something about the Mediterranean people. They didn't have no problem with black folks or folks of tan complexion. I noticed that about that. And that's the same thing also with other groups too. You know, especially in Eastern Europe, like Russia and Turkey, the same way. And let me tell you something. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people of not all, why the racist whites that usually usually English descent, what we call the Anglo-Saxons. Why when those Southern Europeans from the Mediterranean started coming over here, and why the Eastern Europeans started coming over here, they didn't want to have nothing to do with them, because they know. In fact, they call them dirty whites. Why would they call them dirty whites? Why would you call a person of Italian descent dirty white? Why would you call somebody of Spanish descent dirty white, or a person or Portuguese descent dirty white, or anybody or Greeks or people from Eastern Europe like Russia or what's that other country? Albania. Why would you call them dirty whites? I know why. Because they used to connect with black people. That's why. That's why. Oh yeah. That's right. Because they close to Africa, and they close to and they close to they used to get it. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. You think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid? That's why you call them dirty whites. That's why you won't have nothing to do with the Arabs. Arabs are Caucasian. They don't have nothing to do with them. Oh, I forgot, because they they also went through Africa and got and used to connect with black people. And used to even have slaves. Used to have them as slaves. Oh, that's what. Oh.